Hello and welcome to Daily News from Ziyarat TV. Headlines: a review of the latest activities related to the religious authority in different parts of the world. The scholarly session of professors and scholars of Islamic seminaries with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. The home mourning gatherings for Imam Hussein organized by followers of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Madagascar continue. The International Association of Husayni Committees and Processions has concluded its Arbaeen activities. Daily scholarly session of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi with the scholars, clerics and believers in the holy city of Qom. Another session of the renowned religious authority Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husayni Shirazi was held at his residence in the holy city of Qom with the participation of dozens of scholars, clerics and seminary students. The session included discussions and exchanges on various jurisprudential, historical, ethical, and cultural issues. Viewers of the Ziyarat TV network can watch these sessions live at 11:30 a.m. Qom local time on this TV channel, through other associated satellite networks, and also via the Shirazi application and TV boxes. Recitation of the Arbaeen Ziyarat from Afar by Sayyid Ahmad Shirazi in Kuwait. On the day of Arbaeen 1447 AA, Sayyid Ahmad Shirazi, son of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husayni Shirazi, performed the Ziyarat of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, from Afar in Kuwait. He went to the desert of Kuwait, at the closest point to the Iraqi border, and recited the sacred Arbaeen Ziyarat. This act followed the recommendations of the Ahlulbayt, who instructed the Shia far from Karbala to perform the Ziyarat from their rooftops or in open fields. Conclusion of the Arbaeen preaching activities of the Seminary of Allama Muhhaqqiq Karaki. The Seminary of Allama Muhhaqqiq Karaki announced the conclusion of its preaching activities during the Arbaeen pilgrimage. These efforts included 1 week of service in Basra province through visits to Husayni Muhhaqqiq and processions, and 1 week in Karbala in Bab Turij area dedicated to answering visitors' jurisprudential and doctrinal questions. Seminary students and clerics engaged in guiding pilgrims and responding to their religious inquiries. Arbaeen commemoration in the office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Herat. The office of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husayni Shirazi in Herat, Afghanistan, held a mourning ceremony to mark Arbaeen Day. The program was attended by groups of Shia and mourners who commemorated the tragedy of Imam Hussein. Continuation of home mourning gatherings in Madagascar by followers of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. On the occasion of the Arbaeen, Shia followers of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husayni Shirazi in the city of Mourning in Madagascar continued holding home-based mourning ceremonies. These gatherings, hosted in believers' homes, commemorated the tragedy of Imam Hussein and took place throughout Safar 1447, coinciding with the days of Arbaeen pilgrimage. Conclusion of Arbaeen activities of the Delegation of the International Association of Husayni Committees and Processions in Iraq. The Delegation of the International Association of Husayni Committees and Processions, affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi World Institution in Karbala, concluded its Arbaeen 1447 activities in Iraq. During this period, this delegation visited several processions, including Ansar al-Hussein, Imam al-Rida, Asiratul Sham, al-Mukhtar, Imam Jafar al-Sadiq, Khairat al-Hussein, Jaun Mawla Abu Dar, and Sayyid Awsiya Imam Ali. This delegation also met and exchanged views with Abu Zahra Sheikh Maysam, commander of the Al Abbas Combat Brigade. Arbaeen commemoration by the Ahlulbayt Center in Madagascar. The Ahlulbayt Center, affiliated with the religious authority in Mahajanga City, Madagascar, held an Arbaeen commemoration. The ceremony was attended by dozens of Shia and mourners who gathered to remember the tragedy of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Educational workshops at the Najaf al-Ashraf Center in the holy city of Najaf. The Najaf al-Ashraf Center for Strategic Studies, affiliated with the religious authority, organized a series of specialized workshops. The second workshop, presented by Ms. Uhud al-Yasri, focused on the economic evaluation of small and medium-sized projects, including budget estimation, investment decision-making, and market entry for new products. The third session, presented by Engineer Ali al-Asadi, introduced the fundamentals of working with drones and was attended by engineers, programmers, and enthusiasts from different Iraqi provinces. service of the Karbala Charitable Foundation procession to pilgrims of Arbaeen 1447. During the Arbaeen pilgrimage of 1447, the procession of the Karbala Charitable Foundation, affiliated with the religious authority in Karbala, served pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Following the guidance of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, this procession distributed hot meals and provided welfare services to large numbers of pilgrims several times a day.